Hello my friends and welcome to Grim Reactions. I'm Eric and today we're watching episode 18 of season 1 of Supernatural. The previous episode was fun. It was kind of empty, it didn't do much for the story. It was a standalone, but it was a fun standalone. It was fairly conventional, but it was still well done. And like I like it. I really enjoy when I get familiar with a story, with like a universe, a world, and the creators, the storyteller goes somewhere different. For that to be able to happen, you need to first establish convention. You need to say, this is how we do things. This is the format. This is the norm. When you have that established, when you're sure that people know how you usually do things, that's where you can do things differently. And that can bring a lot of interesting things. And I don't know if we're quite there yet. Like, in a way, we kind of are, but at the same time, this feels like very, I don't want to say very, but this feels like conventional television. Like normal TV, It's not groundbreaking. It's not, it's good. I'm having a really good time watching this. Don't think that I'm not. But like, it feels like a TV show. It feels like a normal TV show, is what I'm getting at. That means that maybe they don't do this. Maybe they don't go out and do something different. Maybe they don't break with convention that much. Maybe they do. I don't know. I think there's like 15 seasons of this or something, and I'm like almost done with the first season. So there's plenty of room for them to do all sorts of fun things with the format. But what I'm trying to get at is that I don't mind when you have a formula and stick to it, as long as you do it well. And the previous episode was done well. It was really fun. But yeah, I'm curious to see where we go next. So let's just jump into the next episode, shall we?
Now I lay me down to sleep.
Fitchburg, Wisconsin.
The Lord my soul to keep.
The Lord's Prayer, right?
Amen.
Yeah, let's hope. Considering it's in an intro, I wouldn't be too sure. But I don't think that they would kill a kid in this show. Where are we going? Are we doing the poltergeist thing? You were supposed to go to bed, little girl. Ooh, spooky. That's not very natural. Are we killing a kid? Oh, something wicked is the episode title. So are we dealing with witches? Something wicked this way comes? That's witch, right?
Dad wouldn't have sent us coordinates if it wasn't important, Sammy.
Well, I'm telling you, I looked, and all I could find was a big steamy pile of nothing.
What makes you so sure?
Because I'm the oldest, which means I'm always right.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it totally does.
Totally does. I severely disagree with that. Because I'm a middle child.
Well, waitress thinks that the local Freemasons are up to something.
Ooh, guest starring Jeffrey Dean Morgan. So Dad is in it.
Dean, you got the time?
It's an after 4.
What's wrong with this picture?
Yeah. No kids?
School's out, isn't it?
Yeah.
So there is something going on here. Oh, right, no. The dad in the beginning said that the mom was in the hospital with their other daughter. So whatever this is doesn't kill the kid. Just kinda, it looked like a Dementor from, like in the way it was like sucking up life force, in a way. So maybe the kids are getting weak and then going into the hospital. That's why there are no kids out playing, because they're all at home or in the hospital, because they're all so weak because they have been sucked dry.
Because it says bikini inspector on it?
Don't worry, she won't look that close. Told you it'd work.
Yes, confidence. Act like you belong and you're fine. Ooh, what's this? An initial suspect? Yes, she looks like an old crone, a proper witch. With an upside down cross. And because of this, it's not her. Because this is just the initial suspect. That it's not going to be this. I know how you work, Supernatural.
At first we thought it was garden variety bacterial pneumonia. Not that newsworthy. It's like their bodies are wearing out.
Excuse me, Doctor.
It's like the life is being sucked straight out of them.
No, we think it was an open window.
Both times?
The second time for sure.
Yeah, the window was open. The window was pried open by something.
Might just be pneumonia.
Maybe. Or maybe something opened that window.
If it was, then they would be responding to antibiotics, right?
I'll tell you one thing.
What?
The guy we just talked to, I bet it'll be a while before he goes home.
Oh, so we can go break into his house and investigate. Great thinking, Sam.
You were right.
Of course he was.
It's rotted.
Ew, nasty.
What the hell leaves a handprint like that?
Something wicked. No, is this Dean as a kid?
You know the drill, Dean.
Oh,
You don't pick up. It's me.
so this is why Dad was guest starring.
And you know I'm not stupid.
No, you're not. But it only takes one mistake. You got that?
This is too much responsibility to put on a kid.
All right, so I'm not back Sunday night.
Call Pastor Jim.
Sunday night, okay. What day is it now?
Shades. Most important.
Watch out for Sammy.
Oh, look at these little
Shoot
guys.
first, ask questions later.
Shoot first. Jesus.
I know why Dad sent us here. He's faced this thing before. He wants us to finish the job.
It does seem like it, but how did Dad know? Dad's intelligence network has to be very impressive.
So what the hell is a striga?
It's kind of like a
A
witch,
striga?
I think. I don't know much about him.
Eastern European.
But if Dad went after it, why is it still breathing air?
Because he got away.
Got away. What else do you remember?
Nothing. I was a kid, all right?
He remembers more. Ooh, it's gonna feature again. I'm sure of it.
King or two queens?
Two queens.
Yeah, I bet.
What'd you say?
Nice car.
Oh, a little smartass, huh? Just like Dean.
Go get your brother some dinner. I'm hoping to guess. Two queens.
Ah, I got it now. I got it that time. Two queens. Oh, it's literally the same thing. He's seeing himself as a kid. Yes.
I'm at Lucky Charms. There's only enough left for one bowl, and I haven't had any yet.
Oh. This is so adorable. And sad.
Do you want the prize?
Sir?
Oh, adorable. Yeah, you had a rough childhood, huh, Dean? You never got to be a child.
Striga is a kind of witch. They feed off of spiritus vitae.
Spirit what?
Vitae
Life.
translates to breath of life, kind of like your life force or essence.
Vitae or vitality.
It's thought. You know, she takes your vitality, maybe your immunity goes to
Yeah, there
hell.
you go.
Pneumonia takes hold. Strigas are invulnerable to all weapons devised by God and man.
She's vulnerable when she feeds.
How do you know that?
Yeah.
Dad told me. I remember.
But it's not in the journal?
Anything else Dad might have mentioned?
No, that's it.
It's not it, dude. Oh.
Strigas take on a human disguise when they're not hunting. But it's usually a feeble old woman, which may be how the whole witches as old crones legend got started.
It's not her.
Now, these are the houses that have been hit so far. In dead center,
The
the
hospital.
hospital.
An old person, huh?
Yeah.
In the hospital?
Wow, shocker.
Well, listen, smartass. She had an inverted cross hanging on her wall.
It could have just fallen down. So I wonder who it is. I don't think it's a patient, to be honest. I think it's someone working at the hospital, but probably not a doctor, because doctors have to know things. Be nice to her, she's just sitting there. And you said it yourself that they're only vulnerable when they feed. Which...
Who's there?
Oh, she's blind.
Fix that crucifix, would you? I've asked 4 damn times already.
See? Completely innocent. Oh, here we go again. True to form, it's time for an escalation.
I was sleeping with my papers open.
Yeah, well, laugh it off. Now we're back to square one. Hang on.
Yes, go connect.
My brother's sick. Pneumonia. He's in the hospital. It's my fault.
No.
Come on, how?
Should have made sure the window was latched.
He's just like Dean.
That this is not your fault, okay?
It's my job to look after him.
It's not... You're a kid. It's too much responsibility.
Hey, listen, you're in no condition to drive. Why don't you let me give you a lift to the hospital? Huh?
No, I couldn't possibly.
No, it's no trouble.
Take care of the kid, Sam.
We're gonna kill this thing. I want it dead, you hear me?
Yes. That's what we're seeing scenes from the previous time with the striga.
Trying to find out as much as I can about this striga.
Yeah, what do you got?
North Haverbrook and Brockway. Every 15 to 20 years, it hits a new town. And all these other places, it goes on for months, dozens of kids.
How far back does this thing go?
Well, Black River Falls back in the 1890s. Whoa.
Sam?
Photo?
Hold on. One of the doctors is Heidecker.
Oh.
And this picture was taken in 1893.
Yeah. Okay, so it could be a doctor. If it's been doing this for over 100 years. Because that's enough time to learn a thing or two. Oh, you snake. But still, as you said yourself, Dean is only vulnerable when it feeds.
You'll know something as soon as we do.
Well, nothing's more important to me than these kids.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't draw him right there.
First of all, I'm not gonna open fire in a freaking pediatrics ward. And third, I wasn't packing, which is probably a really good thing, because I probably would have just burned a clip in him off the principle alone.
Yeah, screw all the other things he said.
Last night,
I went after Asher.
so I'm thinking tonight it's probably gonna come after Michael.
Then we gotta get him out of here.
No.
No.
Then you want to use the kid as bait? Are you nuts?
Do you have any other options?
This isn't about you, Sam. All right, I'm the one that screwed up. It's my fault. There's no telling how many kids have gotten hurt because of me.
Here it comes. It's time to spill.
Dean, you've been hiding something from the get-go.
Yes, he has.
Crap room, and I was climbing the walls, man. I needed to get some air.
Oh, you left Sam. Again, you're a kid. You're just as much a kid as Sam, dude. You're putting too much responsibility on yourself. Is Sam gonna be missing now? And then Dean freaks out. Where's the striga here? Yeah, there's some weird sounds going on. Get it, Dean.
Get out of the way! You okay?
Dad, what's going on?
You all right?
He's okay.
I told you not to leave this room. I told you not to let him out of your sight.
Dude. Don't. Do not put this on Dean. But you did, and Dean, or wasn't intentional, but Dean felt like it was his fault.
By the time we got back to Fort Douglas, the striga disappeared. It was, Dad never spoke about it again. I didn't ask.
Because you were afraid.
He looked at me different, which was worse.
Maybe he realized that you were a kid.
He gave me an order and I didn't listen. I almost got you killed.
You were just a kid.
Don't. You sent me here to finish it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that is good, though. Like, that I do like that. That Dad knows that Dean feels responsible for this, and this is Dean's chance to set it right. I don't think Dad blames Dean. He was just scared at the time and said things that he wishes he could take back. But, yeah.
This thing, it has this long black robe?
Yes, and long spindly fingers.
I thought I was having a nightmare.
Kids are so much easier to deal with. They don't have preconceived notions about what the world is supposed to be.
Real.
That is rough.
Because we need your help.
My help?
We can kill it. Me and him, it's what we do.
Well, that would crappy. Now what?
What'd you expect?
No, you dumped a lot on him. Yeah, he just needed some time to think it over.
Will Asher get better?
Maybe.
You do anything for him?
Yeah, what?
Oh, man.
I'll help.
You're shouldering burdens you're not supposed to.
Well, we'll be right in the next room. We're gonna come in with guns. We're not gonna fire until you're clear, okay? Michael, you sure you want to do this? You don't have to. It's okay. I won't be mad.
Just don't shoot me.
This was the perfect case for Dean. The perfect kid. The perfect siblings.
Hey, Dean, I'm sorry.
For what?
For your childhood.
I've really given you a lot of crap. For always following Dad's orders.
Oh, God, kill me now.
Come on, dude. Don't be like that. Here it is. Pretend to sleep, dude. Michael.
Not yet.
Now you have to wait until it starts feeding. Patience, kids. There you go. That should do it. Is it gonna... No, it can't turn back to the doctor. Because the doctor was a disguise. This is its true form. How are you gonna explain this? Because as you said, gunshots are loud. Well, this didn't go very well. Now! Now! Come on! There you go.
Okay, little brother?
You had to do it during the process. Can't stop feeding in stand-up. Well, that's very convenient. Now you don't have a corpse to deal with. We saved the day.
How's Ash?
I've got some good news. Your brother's gonna be fine.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Oh.
It's a miracle.
Yeah. It's like magic.
They're gonna keep him in.
Dr. Travis. What about Dr. Heidecker?
Oh, he wasn't in today. He
No.
must have been sick or something.
Yeah, he just went missing.
So, did anything happen while I was gone?
No, same old stuff.
Yeah, same old.
I better get going before he hotwires the car and drives himself.
Yeah.
He'll always know there are things out there in the dark. Never be the same, you know?
Yeah. Destroyed innocence.
Wish I could have that kind of innocence.
Yeah, very understandable.
If it means anything, sometimes I wish you could too.
Yeah. But not for himself. Yeah, I think that Dean's final line is very telling. He doesn't wish that they could have that kind of innocence. He wishes it for Sam. Because he knows that it's not for him. He's so self-sacrificial. Man, I can't imagine what that childhood must have been like. To always have so much responsibility. Like, imagine what that, imagine what happened after that. Like the one time, kind of like the one time when he disobeyed, or when he just went out to be a kid for just a little while, and it backfired this horribly. Like, it shouldn't have. It shouldn't be his responsibility, but he's been probably beating himself up over that for a very long time. Yeah, I find that line very telling, that he wishes it for Sam, because why? Like, he doesn't think he deserves it for himself. Like, maybe I'm giving Dad too much credit, John, that is, that he, like, when he burst into the room to try to kill the striga, the things he said to Dean, like, I don't think that was, Dean took it in a very unfortunate way, but I don't think that Dad was actually, like, blaming Dean. He was just scared and freaking out, and things came out. I bet he regrets it quite fiercely. Maybe not. Maybe he just assumed that Dean would be a good little soldier and obey, because that's what soldiers do. They obey, they follow orders. But I don't think so. I think that just kind of came out in the heat of the moment. And once it's out there, you know? Like, maybe I'm choosing to believe that John is not a bad father, because you could just as easily assume that he meant it. But I don't know. I'm choosing to give him the benefit of the doubt, because it's very understandable that he would freak the heck out. And to think I was all excited when I saw that the actor Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Dad, was guest starring in the episode, and it was just a flashback. How unfortunate. Oh well. But I really enjoyed the episode. I really enjoy the flashbacks, the look into their childhoods. This was a really good episode. I don't know, like, I don't want to rank it, because rankings are stupid. Just enjoy what you enjoy and whatever. But it's up there with the third episode, the lake episode, and Asylum and Scarecrow. And those four are, for me, probably the highlights so far of this season. They've been really good. Like, overall, it's been good. It's been fun. It's been varied yet formulaic. But overall, it's been a fun ride. And we're closing in on the end of the season. And I'm really excited to see what happens. Feels like we have a lot of ground to cover, because the Meg thing hasn't been resolved. Not to mention Meg's boss. Yeah. Feels like the rest of the episodes kind of have to be about that. But that is where I will end the video for today. If you enjoyed the video, do leave a like and drop your comments down below. But with that said, I thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.